Hi everyone, and welcome to this video. It's been such a long time since I last posted on here. It feels really weird to be recording this. As I mentioned last year, I've been feeling really burnt out, and I wanted to take a step back to refresh and truly reevaluate what I actually want to create and what I want to aim towards. And my breakaway from uploading on YouTube ended up taking a lot longer than I expected, but I have no regrets. It really has helped me in a time when I really needed it. Alongside the burnout, I've had quite a difficult time over this past year where my granny passed away just before Christmas, and that was really tough. She was truly one of my best friends, and we would sit down for a cup of tea every weekend and chat about the world and the news. And she would always ask about my art, and she helped me so much with her support of my work, and that meant the world to me. And it's another reason why I want to get back to working on more art, because it's what she would want to see. She would be really encouraging me to keep creating and just trying my best. So that's what I want to do. In terms of my burnout and how I'm addressing it, I wanted to think back to a time where I felt excited about creating and where I felt excited about sharing my work. And the best example of that was when I was back in the early stages of growing this channel, and just by sharing my excitement for creating and learning about different art supplies. And if I'm being completely honest, I believe I burnt out because I was so focused on YouTube. When it becomes your main source of income and you're trying to keep up with the ever-changing algorithm, hoping to get more views and more channel growth with each video that I uploaded, it led to my artwork basically stagnating. And I definitely hit a plateau because my main focus was no longer on my artwork and learning more about that and taking the time to learn, but rather it was on YouTube and the fact that the views on my channel were getting less and less with each month that passed. And I would be thinking about project ideas that would get more views rather than thinking about what I actually want to create. And I think over time I lost my passion because of that. I pushed aside my creative goals, and I think that led to me no longer feeling fulfilled with what I was creating. I'm sure there are more people on YouTube who have gone through something similar. It became quite unhealthy, and I was just burning out. And it took me a long time to realise the effect it was having on me, and I was just so tired all the time, and it became so much harder to create and have any kind of imaginative ideas. And that's something that I usually love to do. When times are good and when times are bad, I've always loved to create, so it felt like I lost a part of myself for a while. The good news is that I'm finding some of that excitement to create again, and I've decided to completely change my approach this time, addressing the burnout and finding a new way forward. It used to be that the YouTube video idea came first and the art itself came second, always thinking about what could achieve more views. And this time around I want to focus on my passion for creating as the main priority, as it was when I started. Working on art that I find personally fulfilling, and then I'll share my interest in that project with you in videos on this channel. So kind of crafting the videos around the art idea instead of it being the other way around, if that makes any sense. It feels really important to me to make sure that the drawing or the painting that I'm working on is the first priority, and the video aspect of it is the second stage of the whole process. So I'm going to be focusing on art that I find fulfilling, really challenging myself again, and I want to learn new things and share that with you on this channel, like I used to, even if it's like smaller clips, just sharing my passion for creating with you. I feel like that's the kind of content that I used to create, and I'm excited to make that my goal. It feels like a healthier mindset, and I feel like I'll create better artwork and videos because of it. I've also been thinking about other ways in which I might find this career more fulfilling, and I'd like to announce the upcoming launch of my shop. This is where I'll be selling artwork that I've recently worked on, and I'll be keeping it regularly updated with whatever I'm working on. So be sure to follow me on socials to keep updated with when I launch the shop and when I add new stuff on there. I feel like this is a nice way for me to feel more connected to what I work on, and to feel more connected with you, knowing that I'm working on artwork that I'm truly passionate about, and knowing that I might be able to send it across the world. I think that's really special, and it's something that I'd like to try and embrace. So in terms of what I'm hoping to create, I'd still like to occasionally work on fan art. If there's a game, a TV show, or a film that I'm anticipating, then I'll definitely consider it. I really want to try out gouache, and maybe other types of paint. I used to love painting. I spent so much time doing it, and it's the reason I started posting my work online, and it's the reason I began this channel. so it would be nice to start practicing that again. I'd also be interested in continuing with fantasy art illustrations, but with more of an emphasis on landscapes and world building. Environment and maybe background art is a path that I really want to focus on, and it gives me something to aim towards, and I'm genuinely excited about the idea of improving with that. These are all goals that really excite me, and I can't wait to share more art with you. It's been such a long time. I don't have any clear idea on what kind of schedule I'll have for my videos. I think that's something that I'll work out as I go. I've got a couple of projects I'm working on right now, and I'm having so much fun. And I'm excited to approach it all in a bit of a different way, where the emphasis is on the passion for art and learning new methods and sharing that with you. In this video, you might have noticed that I decided to work on a bit of Elden Ring fan art. I've loved playing this game over the past few months, and actually completed my first playthrough last month. I've been playing the game with my friend Al. He's been helping me out so much with advice and support during my burnout, which I really appreciate. And he also recommended I give this game a try, so we've been playing co-op. And I'm so glad he suggested it, because exploring the lands between has been so fun and inspiring. And I really hope you enjoyed watching me work on this painting. Thank you so much for supporting my artwork and videos on this channel. I can't believe my YouTube channel is 11 years old. That just seems crazy now. I'm really excited to start this new chapter, and I'm looking forward to sharing the process with you. And just thank you again. I truly appreciate your support. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and I'll see you all soon.